Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Agreed. Well, there may be significant difference. Take to that, but worlds may So, I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment. No. You shan't be required. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That was your best effort? Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation. Anyway, why don't you cook us up?
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to...
Not only is this recipe a staple for me...
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves. Good buddies are always on the same...
I'll leave you to it then. Look, if there's anything left over...
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does he get these ideas from anyway? Let's just do it the old...
That was fast. That was... An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought up... As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, unless... Could it be that the natural...
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put... And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can...
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Not that Paimon would have been able to...
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends.
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. There are all manner of alchemical items here. I managed to retrieve the majority, but
Paimon's barely finished eating, and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. If you had, say, superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight! This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right?
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to look...
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean, we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my I have to commend your Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning. In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capability. Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there. So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here? Then I shouldn't get too excited. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please.
Adventure time!
Steady as stone.
Adventure time!
You want us to jump? From up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, I will factor the time expended and your Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable. Then if you would
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing, emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, Traveler.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking us.
Me? Actually, if it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tavad do affect the innumerable possibilities that this...
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few gold, petrified trees, the essence of the investigative process. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are all these things that start out as objects of fascination.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to sketch those hilichurls?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from...
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence. Follow me. There are some other...
Off we go! Fall to me!
One with my blade! Spirit blade! Attack!
Incoming! Don't blink! Don't blink! Hey! Don't blink! Incoming!
Someone needs assistance. Huh? Off we go! Off we go! Adventure time! Adventure time! we go! Hurt in the morning? Why do they never miss? That's gonna hurt in the morning. Adventure time. We go!
I must leave no stone unturned. As a good knight should. Someone needs assistance. Yeah. Someone needs assistance.
I'm going in! Off we go!
Don't blink! Speed of light!
Benny's adventure team, I have failed you.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test. I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe. Remember that this is a test of intellect. So should you get lucky in any way? So, let's see you in action. Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you. It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. Speed up, nowhere to hide. steady as stone.
Incoming! Cut to the chase!
Someone needs steady as stone. I must leave no stone unturned. As a good knight should.
Nowhere to hide.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey, explaining things is Paimon's job.
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look. What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why, let me make a copy first.
Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to see, unless you can think of anything.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all kinds of strange experiments? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Listen, sister, your guard's so high you can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential...
So, what are you gonna do?
I've gotta hand it to you. You have your moments. I've investigated everything else. The only item...
But we don't even know what they mean.
But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. Now then, all things considered, which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made...
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so, The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world?
Aw. Paimon thought with...
Life is a manifold tap. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, well... I made a point throughout of telling her, but what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk, if, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Look at that. Looks like someone made camp here. Are other people adventuring nearby? Let's see how our fellow explorers are doing. Hey, it's Sucro! Are you here to explore the snowy mountain? You scared me. Please don't. But you were just standing over there. Not at all. I was just thinking of a name for a new subspecies of sweet flower I propagated. It has seeds that are 4 times. Oh, are you interested? Wonderful. It's a shame. If I wasn't coming to this mountain, I would have brought some samples with me. Yeah. Weren't you doing research in the city? How come Timaeus and I were helping Albedo organize research data. Sure didn't. He said that he wasn't as sharp as Albedo. The significance of some things Albedo is able to grasp almost immediately. Timaeus seemed rather depressed about the matter. I was originally going to take a look around myself after finishing up here, but unexpectedly, well... Guess my search for secrets will have to wait. Secrets? Ooh, what secrets? Actually, do you two don't have anything on us but that? Then, could I ask you... But isn't he your teacher? What would a teacher have? That's true, but I feel like he's always Wait, how are you so sure? Timaeus and I are both passionate... You do have a point. Could you help me investigate what it is that Albedo's... What do you think? Yes! Thank you, all right. Let's take a little trip. Albedo!
Are you lost?
No, we're not.
A secret?
Hey, what are you doing? Our mission calls for a delicate approach. Sure, but still.
Actually, you've arrived at just the right moment. I have business with you. Here, catch.
Huh? What's this?
As you can see, it is a sword. I did not make the sword. However, I did add some alchemical touches to it. Would you like to try it out? My research indicates that this sword has some unique, but I need to gather data from it quite urgently. So, could I bother you to use it in battle?
Wait a second. How can there be a sword that'll...
Very astute of you. This sword has indeed had a curse laid upon it. An ordinary person would be unable to wield it at all. However, you are an exception.
Huh?
Or perhaps I should say that only you are immune to the curse. As such, who could I find to help me if not you? We gain little from saying more. Go find some monsters nearby. After all, some things are best discovered through... about those over there?
Paimon still has a bad feeling about this.
This will be interesting.
Dodge this!
Speed of light!
Vent, everybody, stand back!
Over here! It's with this brat! Give it back, you thief!
Treasure hoarders? They're...
Enough talk! Hand it over!
Watch out!
There's no end to this.
Troublesome!
With sword comes shadow. Incoming!
Forth, my blade, from whence you came!
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
Speed of...
That's good. Why do they never miss? Teamwork is dreamwork! Ha!
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Speed of light.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen. Freeze! What's the matter?
Another test subject.
Swift and merciful! How? From whence you came!
Cut to the chase.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Off we go! This is just my...
Touch of frost!
Incoming.
Don't get frostbite. What's the... This doesn't look good.
Suffocate.
Swift and merciful! Submit for judgment! One with my blade!
Have a little.
certainly arrived quickly. Goodness, no.
They seem to have been talking about this sword.
Why are you looking at me like that? Not long ago, the Knights caught a band of treasure hoarders outside. This sword was one of those items. We believed it to be stolen plunder. I noticed it quite...
So then...
Indeed. And I initially intended... This ancient-looking weapon once passed through the hands of a now-deceased blacksmith.
A magical sword.
It is said that the smith vanished not long after working backwards from its eventual...
The blacksmith who made this, no wonder it's cursed.
Exactly. Do you know the story of Durin? And Durin was the black dragon who menaced Mondstadt. After a fierce battle, snow gathers atop this mountain.
Could have really have been in...
Perhaps this place was chosen as a gravesite precisely so that the snow... It seems plausible.
Huh. Was Barbados...
Well, these are just my... In fact, I believe that the very...
A dragon's remain?
Indeed. In this way, Durin's corruption and... This is very advanced craftsmanship, but... Using this sword in battle, ordinary mortals cannot withstand such power. You've purified the volunteers before. This ability has protected you, which is why you, and only you...
Still... It's glowing!
As far as I'm concerned, this sword is still very... In some sense. Well then, Trap, I believe that we will see...
Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be...
This is just my luck.
Forth, my blade!
Off we go! Benny's adventure team, assemble! No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Adventure time! Add Ast... Add Ast... Oh, ow! Where did that come from? adventure time!
Have a taste of this!
Dodge this! What's the hurry?
Don't blink! Hey!
A little taste! Another test.
Nowhere to hide.
That tingle?
One with my blade! Don't get frostbite! Cool it!
Speed of pain. Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Hey!
From whence you came!
I got careless. Picked. There's no end to this.
Forth my blade!
Off we go!
Incoming. Hey!
Cool it! Don't get frostbite!
Off we go!
Dodge this! One with my blade! From whence you came!
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Ah.